How to install and dress a drum cover kit on a drum sander. This how-to guide applies to the Hiretech HT8 drum sander equipped with a clamp bar. The part number for the replacement drum cover kits can be found in the video description below, along with a link to the spare parts diagram. It's important to remember the drum cover kit will wear with use and should be replaced when the total thickness is 6 mm or less. This is measured with the rubber and steel backing plate together. Before starting, make sure your drum sander is disconnected from power and you're using the appropriate safety gear. Start by removing the handle and tilting the sander back to lean on the handle bracket. Lifting the drum guard will give you access to the drum. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the drum cover screws. You'll find it easier to start at one end and work towards the middle. Once all the screws have been removed, dispose of them as they are single use only. Thoroughly clean the drum and visually inspect the screw threads to ensure they're in good condition. To fit the drum cover, start at the middle and partially install the 3 center screws. It's important that you don't tighten them all the way, as this will make it easier to align the final screws. Work your way out from the center of the drum cover to each end and partially install all the screws. Once they're in place, you can tighten them, starting at the center and working outwards again. With the drum cover installed, it's time to check the rear wheel bearing condition and alignment. You may find a buildup of dust or old floor coatings, and this can be removed with a paint scraper. Once you are ready to dress the drum cover, place an 80 or 120 grit sanding sheet on a flat and sturdy surface. Keep it in place with tape at each end. Double check the clamp bar is in place and the clamp bar screws are tight. With the dressing sheet on the ground, connect your sander to power, tip your sander back on the rear wheels and turn it on. Gently lower your sander so the sanding drum just touches the abrasive sheet for a few seconds, then tilt the sander back and turn it off. Disconnect the sander from power and tip it back so that it rests on its handle. Lift the drum guard and check the condition of the drum cover. The goal is to achieve an even and uniform surface. You may notice some sections are yet to make contact with the abrasive. You can continue to dress the drum cover until all high and low spots have been removed. Take care not to remove too much material, as it will reduce the life of the drum cover. To prevent cut lines when sanding, it's important to dress the drum edges. With the sander disconnected from power, tilt it back onto its handle and lift the drum guard. Then using an 80 grit abrasive, feather the drum edges. Repeat on both sides. Also take care not to catch your fingers while spinning the drum. Once complete, the drum cover is now dressed and ready for use.